when last we left off, you all had ventured down into the depths of Battery Marcus Miller to find the mysteries that laid within, venturing into newly constructed tunnels, or at least new to you constructed tunnels underneath the bay. You ventured underground and under bay to find something called the Neuroplane. While inside, you had encountered a drone who gave you information and bade you to play the final episode of Jacob's Ladder, finding that this Neuroplane would potentially be the next iteration of Mode 6, or at least the thing that follows. But it did not consist of the things that it needed in order to retain users. And so, you found that Center decided to scrap it. And while you're underground in the Neuroplane, you were encountered by a drone with the guise of Colonel Hawthorne. One of you took a grenade to the leg, somehow came out unscathed, and you vanquished the robot that was going under the guise of Colonel Hawthorne. And the drone, who now says that it is, in fact, Billy Reynolds, or at least being piloted by Billy Reynolds, bids you and says, we really should get going. We can't linger too long. Center will know what happened here.
Yeah.
And remind me, we found out that this Hawthorne robot was very special. It had no remote connection.
That is correct. Yeah.
Implying that perhaps it was carrying some sort of personality fragment or something, which is very telling.
It also had a code that's reminiscent of a certain drone growth that we
Yep.
Well, I hate to be the guy to point this out, but neither does Billy. Right? Like, how would Billy have some sort of connection if Hawthorne couldn't? Because they said that nothing could connect down here.
Well, I'm pretty sure we explicitly saw there is no antenna of any kind on the Hawthorne bot.
No, I know, but we were told that nothing could connect down here. So how would anything be connected to Billy?
I'll be honest, that was a misspeaking on my part.
Oh, okay.
I was very confused.
Cut that out. It's like, all right. So,
All right.
I think we had said we scavenged a handful of grenades from the bot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You're able to get 3 propellable grenades.
Yeah. We don't have a launcher, but we could probably jerry-rig them for a trap if push comes to shove, so we've got that.
Just hold it in your hand and smash it onto something to ignite the firing pin.
So funnily enough, if it's like an M203 type grenade, they're actually made so that they detect how much the grenade has spun in the air based on the rifling, and that sets the minimum arm distance based on the rotations.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
To
Interesting.
make sure you can't blow yourself up at point blank range.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
Okay, I didn't know
That would be rough.
Or if
That's
it's the
fair.
remote launched ones from the XM, whatever the hell they get.
Oh, the XM20. Well, make
Where they
sure
can
you don't.
actually, you set the distance by yourself, and you're like, I'm setting it behind that wall. Punk.
Yep.
Bam.
Air burst. Just make sure you don't set the distance at point blank range. You'll be fine.
I used qubits. Oops.
Boom.
Oof.
All right. So, what's next on the agenda? Billy's just kind of hovering there next to you.
I mean, I would suggest, we don't want Center to follow us. Anybody know if like a Radio Shack or something is open at this time? So maybe we can quickly jury-rig a jammer to get their drones off of us?
I mean, we have that software.
We have the software, we just don't have a way to broadcast it.
I would like to warn you that any jamming technology might impede my ability to communicate.
Noted. We would probably just use it if we see the center drone on us, which I think you would understand would probably be a good idea to get rid of.
Yes. That would be prudent.
We just need to have all the options we can.
And so I'll say that perhaps you all saw a couple of electronic stores while wandering about San Francisco, if you guys wanted to stop by and pick up some electronics parts.
Yeah, I would probably be like, all right, Roxie, JJ, what do you two need?
We could always strip down the Humvee. We don't need it.
No.
Just kidding.
Doubt there's anything useful in the Humvee in terms of those kind of electronics, but I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna need a blah 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 blah.
Techno babble.
Yes.
There's a radio in the Humvee, right? Or was there not?
There is a radio, but that is more useful than.
It's more useful as a radio than not.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay. So if you guys, I'd say, let's see.
Is there like assorted electronics parts or something in the compendium?
There is not, but I would say probably something akin to Neurocaster tools would be appropriate.
I do have some of those.
Okay, so if you've got some, I'd say that something akin to Neurocaster tools in spare parts. So like the price being like
Gotcha.
$50.
Mm.
Gotcha. Yeah. That'll work.
All right, so you guys make your way to Radio Shack, pick up some spare tools or spare parts.
Yep.
Perhaps like an extra Walkman, or
I
a
was actually
portable
gonna
AM
ask,
FM radio.
I was actually going to ask if they have a boombox so I can put it in the Humvee to make Raven happy.
Yes.
They got any Game Boy SPs? When did that come out?
I want to say that was like
2000s.
2000.
Game Boy
Yeah.
Advance.
It would be a
feel like
GBC,
you're-
if anything.
Well, that and your Game Boy Advanced.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance.
Late
in the 90s.
90s.
Yeah.
GBA
Was
was
Game Boy
Advance
the
in the
90s?
No, GBA was 2002, I'm pretty sure.
What?
2001.
Not late.
Man. 2001 for GBA.
What the heck was I playing on as a kid then?
Game
The
Boy Color?
First Game
Probably
Boy
Game Boy
was
Color.
1989.
No, I had a Game Boy Advance before I moved to Phoenix, and that was 2002.
Yeah, GBA
Game
was
Boy
I got
Color was released in
'cause I got
1998, so
a-
it'd be a Game Boy Pocket. I think is probably what you'd be playing.
Yeah.
Well, the first one I owned was a Game Boy Advance, so I mean 2002 tracks, but
Yeah.
I definitely
I
remember
had the
playing something.
blue Toys R Us edition Game Boy Advance.
Ooh.
Yep.
Got that before we moved to Arizona, which was 2002. So it
I had
definitely
the
was.
Indigo one, and my brother had the white one.
Oh yeah, the Game Boy Pocket. Yeah.
All right.
Because I remember those big square cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Yep, good times.
Yeah. Pokemon Yellow. That was the only Pokemon game I played all the way through.
Hmm.
Fun
Anyway.
fact: I've never completed a Pokedex. Anywho.
Same.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
So, is there anything else that you guys want to do while you're in San Francisco?
I would say Lark doesn't even get out of the car when they go shopping. He's just probably staring at the drawing that he made.
And
trying
playing
to
up his
wrestle with
injury.
the idea of Billy Ray
Bl-
being this woman. Or
Leaving
not
in the
Billy
car
Ray.
seat.
Billy Ray. Billy Ray Cyrus. What?
Hey, if it was Billy Ray
no.
Cyrus, I mean, I would be all in, baby.
Lark will do anything for some money.
I think I'm just gonna give
You're breaking
Billy
hearts.
random, like, second names.
Just keep giving him different. Yeah,
Billy Bob
Jean.
Thornton, Billy Ray Reynolds. Yeah.
Well, because last session I called her Billy Joe, and now I called her Billy Ray.
I didn't even
Billy
catch it when you did it.
Lord.
Yeah, it's like Billy Joe, I think. I'm just like, no, it's just
Funny.
Billy. It's
And
fine.
it's gonna be a thing. Moss is gonna put up a counter for it.
How old was Billy Lord in '97? Probably not of the right age.
Probably not.
Yeah, be careful.
All right. And at this point, it's probably getting to be. We'll say this was a Radio Shack that was open extra hours.
Yeah.
It's probably getting to be about 9 o'clock ish in the evening.
Well, do we want to go now, or
This is going to be a very strange and random question, but is a hardware store open right now?
Let's see. Where are my things? There we go.
privately rolled the
It's
dice?
private, so Moss can tell us whatever he wants it to be. No, but something positive. Okay.
No, but there's we'll say that this Radio Shack has some screwdrivers, sets of screwdrivers.
Okay. What I was hoping to do is try to create a rudimentary spike strip to throw behind us so the Caprice stops following us.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, I guess I could with some screws.
There's two really easy ways to do those, but you have to get a couple of tires and a lot of nails. Or screws. You just
could
cut
just-
the tire and unroll it.
I mean, we could just flag them down, and you can go over to the window and execute them. You know, like Hitman style, just right to the window. Might be a little loud, but
Now, is this Velrock suggesting it or Lark? Because if it's Lark, that's out of pocket.
no, he would never. Not to Mr. Brown.
Yeah, you know that as you kind of like exit out of the Radio Shack, the area around any storefronts that would have been open have been, you see that the steel shutters have been closed across the windows, the doors have been locked, and the lights basically turned completely off except for like a floodlight that sets above every door to brightly illuminate every doorway.
All right.
You see the blinking of CCTV cameras just facing down at just about every storefront doorway.
All right. Fair enough. We'll figure something out.
Now, have we seen the Caprice in town yet?
Strangely enough, you have not.
All right. Keep that in mind. Now,
Okay.
here's a question. Normally, you should never split the party, but would it be prudent for us to each take a different route to the airbase to throw them off? Since we have multiple vehicles.
And we have walkies. So as long as we're within range, I guess we can still communicate, but...
I mean, if they're following one of us, we're all going to end up there.
Yeah, but it would give us, one of us the chance to maybe, say, deal with a threat, and if we have to jam
lose the
something-
tail.
Yeah. Just a thought. If you don't think it matters, then we'll just...
I don't think it matters, to be honest with you, because they're going to be tailing us physically and by drone, and
Okay.
So the jammer will be just a nice little distraction, but I don't think it's going to be
Okay.
anything
Yeah,
crazy.
Center is, and she's just gonna point at the horizon at the statue or the big things that are everywhere.
Towers.
Yeah.
It's not like they don't have eyes everywhere.
Fair enough. It's like, well, actually,
All right.
Roxy, there's one place they don't have eyes. Throws Roxy into the middle of the ocean. Ah!
Have you seen dolphins lately? No. You know why? They've been replaced.
First it was birds, then it was dolphins.
Yeah.
I hope you're not serious about that, because I have whale spotting on my Sunday journal.
Have you not seen Johnny Mnemonic?
What?
Oh no. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I won't tell you about the thing. Never mind.
All right. How
So,
much did all the stuff we bought cost us then?
So are you just getting in the stuff to build the signal jammer
And a boombox.
and a boombox? The stuff and a boombox, we'll say $75, depending on how good of a boombox you want.
Yeah, just good enough to play music in the Humvee.
Yeah, if it's one of those with the 3-disc CD changer and all the cool red patterns and stuff that make it look badass, that's a little bit more expensive. But just a regular boombox is $25, we'll say.
It's just as long as it has a CD player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
CD, cassette, whatever.
All right, I'll pay for that. All that. Boop. All right. And I guess JJ and Roxy can work on a jamming device while in the car. And we will start picking our route to Mammoth Lakes.
What was the gun that he had? Was it an assault rifle or a
He had a grenade.
submachine gun?
Oh, he had like a Gatling gun or something built into the robot, I think.
Oh, his grenade launcher was built in.
Mm-hmm.
Was the Gatling gun also? Let's see, because if
There
I
were-
go, it says 9mm micro belt cannon.
Yeah, so it was all it was all kind of integrated into his right arm.
Oh, because you said I could pick up the rifle last session. I thought.
Did I say that?
Yeah, that's okay. I haven't added it to my inventory or anything. That's what I was looking
Well,
at.
I know he the picture that AI produced showed him holding an assault rifle, but his everything was just
Stat
kind
block.
of built. Yeah, it was a combat bot.
Fair enough.
So what do we need to build this device? Who you want to make the rolls and I assist you, JJ, or
Yeah, what are we rolling for this thing? Because that
So-
might.
Just, I feel like
It'll
the jammer
be-
itself is going to be hardware, and then integrating the software is going to be software. So I know Roxy has mechanic talents and stuff, so I figured she would build it, and then JJ would make it actually function.
Yeah, so if you have the electronics talent, you can augment the first roll with that.
get off the mic or the walkies and stop mansplaining? Over. And then she just puts on, I don't know what would be a good song. Just Battery, because that's the only thing she has playing.
Meanwhile, in the Ravens wing, Roman has out of nowhere proved he's super freaking cool and put on 9 Inch Nails on the boombox, and probably very much surprised Raven.
Nice.
So you have electronics, JJ, or not? I have mechanics. I don't have electronics. As
No,
a
my stuff
talent.
is more
Software.
in
Hacking
software
and
based.
such.
Yeah.
Okay.
If only
So
my
the first
dad was
roll
here, he
is-
could do it.
And what would the second roll be?
That'll
It would
probably
just be
that'll probably be one in the Neuroscape to integrate the software, I'm guessing.
Oh, the second roll would be it'd be wits again. But let's see. Yeah, I like that integrating the
Hacking.
integrating the actual jamming system. We'll say that the first one can be augmented by the mechanics is more of a like a car.
It's mechanical devices and vehicles
devices and
generally,
vehicles, yeah. This is I'd say that electronics is going to be basically your best bet on all of these if anybody has it.
So would the first roll be able to use Neurocaster tools bonus? The actual physical?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think Lark would be
They
helping,
could use
but
similar
really like not mechanically helping, more like being an annoyance by looking over your shoulder and pointing things out. Because his dad's job was fixing computers and radios, so he's like trying to think of what his dad would do and just being an annoyance over your shoulder.
Just hold the flashlight, Lark.
And every time you suggest something, she'll just turn with the cigarette in her mouth and just like start talking. A big cloud of smoke coming at your face. Oh, really? Is that how you do it? Okay. I'll make the first roll, wits roll with the Neurocaster tools, and let's see if she can pull off a all fives. Hey, she got a success.
There you go. Success. Very good. All right. So you're able to kind of pull everything apart, and the USB type device that holds the software code, you're able to get it into a fitting that you kind of jury rig by crossing some wires, soldering some pieces together, and then actually getting it to work and turn back on is going to require one more.
Same roll?
Same roll.
All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, this is totally going to work, and the smoke in this vehicle is going to be only from the cigarette, not from this device shorting out.
You're right.
Nice. Perhaps you buy like a little circuit switch that has a light on it. As you kind of like sit back and just flick the light, and you hear just like a little bit of whirring, and then eventually the light comes on green. You guess it works.
Gingerly hands it over to JJ.
And as you flip this thing on, you can see that Billy just kind of goes limp. And there's a bit of static
What's happening?
coming out of the
Turn
drone.
it off real quick.
See, the drone comes back to life.
Oops.
Oh,
Well, we can be sure that it works.
Yeah, we'll last resort, or we'll give you a heads up.
See, the drone nods.
do we hear any drones in the sky plummeting to the ground? And crashing?
Give me a wits roll.
Have you guys in the other vehicle told us you were testing this device?
After it accidentally broke Billy, we probably would.
I'd probably then maybe be like, I wonder if there are any drones around too, just for funsies. But I'm too busy jamming.
You're jamming?
Yep.
I didn't know you could play, Alex.
Okay, fine. Raven and I are vibing to music on the boombox.
Yep.
Have you guys heard of Smashing Pumpkins?
All right. So, Billy goes on to tell you that the best way to get there, at least the most inconspicuous way, is to take back roads and try to avoid highways if we can. But the choice is ultimately up to you. Major Roman, you know where the base is.
I think we should listen to her.
I don't disagree. Do you have a potential route planned for us by any chance?
Well, if we go through Antioch, then Brentwood, and pass through Stockton, and we can take the long way up through Strawberry and head back south.
All right, we'll do that.
All right.
Is a town called Strawberry? Do they have, strawberries?
I don't genuinely know what Strawberry was named for.
Strawberries haven't existed for 20 years. What are you talking about? I imagine that's the first luxury to go in the apocalypse.
There's a secret something? I mean, you've had Quick, right? That's sort of Strawberry.
It's funny that you're interested in Strawberry. You're not more interested in Britwood? Does everyone there speak in a British accent and have big teeth?
Cool,
Boy,
Ronnie!
it's Tuesday,
Strangers.
isn't it?
All right. So, do you guys do anything else before you set out, or do you go ahead and get moving?
Are we sure we don't need to, go to a hospital or something? My arm kind of hurts.
You'll be fine.
Does it look fine?
Matt is just bleeding profusely.
It won't stop bleeding when I poke it.
And stop poking it.
It hurts when you do that.
Stop
Ow.
poking your
Don't do
wound.
that.
Doctor's orders.
Ow.
All right. So, you all head out eastward through San Francisco, passing by myriad center towers just blinking in the gloomy night, and make your way towards Antioch, heading back down the highway through Brentwood. Who all is in each vehicle?
Raven and I are in the Raven's wing. I think last time Lark was in Carrie Ann's car.
Carry-ons.
And then it was JJ and Roxie in the.
Heat wave.
Yay.
I think this is going to sound so mean, but I think I would be in the Sunset Heatwave, and I would invite Billy to be in the Sunset Heatwave as well. So someone should probably give Carrie Ann some company.
We've got a magic shield on the Sunset Heatwave. You can't be in here right now.
Oh,
At some point,
Boys.
once we fix the jammer, I'll go in the.
Magic shield.
Carrie Ann.
I saw that.
So you fix the jammer to are you affixing it to one of the vehicles? Like
Sunset
physically?
Heatwave.
Sunset
I think,
Heatwave? Okay.
And it's probably
why are you making my car the target?
And it's probably inside on the roof, like in the ceiling, so that it's kind of hidden a little bit.
You don't think it would be better on the armored car in case they find it and target it?
No, I think this one is the least inconspicuous. Because if for some reason we have to ditch the Raven's Winger, that's the one they're going to go after. So it's not the one you want the jammer attached to.
Yeah.
It's making me nervous.
Oh, look. Sorry, you should never have given me access or any of us access to the status effects. It was invisible. It's perfect. We're
My cargo.
Oh, the Raven's wing can
regenerating.
regenerate. It's made of living metal.
Lovely.
We did lose the gun off the top of the Raven's wing, right? Or did we not?
No.
No. it's
Okay.
not.
still
For
there.
some reason, I thought that it got
You're
damaged at
thinking
some
of the
point or redamaged.
Cyberpunk game.
No, I thought that we did. I thought that somebody used it or something or jammed it. I guess we've never actually fired it, have we?
No.
We've unloaded it, but
Oh, maybe that was it. Okay, I was trying to remember. There was a reason that I was like, "There's something we did to this gun."
I think we just unloaded it when we're not in it to make sure no one can use it. But,
Oh, okay, all right, that's probably it. Because we don't want Buster,
yeah, exactly.
accidental
We don't
discharge.
Buster shooting the first squirrel he sees.
Exactly. Where all the ammo go?
But all right, I mean, if no one wants me in the Sunset Heatwave, even though it's my car, I guess I'll go in the other car.
Carrie Ann says, I'd be happy to have you in the, you know what? I still need to figure out what I want to name this thing.
Yeah, we can.
Wayward
Sure,
Sun.
we'll find a name for it.
Sunburst, I don't know. I'm not a card naming kind of gal.
Lark is visibly disinterested. Weirdly.
Oh no.
She kind of waves her hand in front of your face. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I think the blood loss is getting to me.
Yeah, okay, well, and she just reaches down and turns on the radio. I'm walking on sunshine.
That cheers him up a little bit.
He's playing hard to get.
I'm
Alright.
supposed to do that.
He's playing emotionally unavailable.
And you guys continue on through Stockton.
Oh, I see. It's Brentwood.
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
Britwood.
Oops.
And eventually, you begin making your way uphill.
Watch out,
Into
Frost. We're going
the-
past Copperopolis. They're probably going to try to convince you bronze is pretty or something.
You make your way uphill into the mountains just to the east of Stockwood. Or Stockton, sorry. And might I ask, in what order are you guys driving? What's the quote-unquote marching order?
Uh,
I feel
Why
like
do you
maybe
care?
Raven's Wing, Orange Heatwave, and then Carrie Ann's car. Because I feel like Carrie Ann's car is the fastest, so if it needs to pull a Smokey and the Bandit, she can she can do so from the back.
gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I kind of figured the heat wave was in the front lead because they have Billy right now. And Billy's kind of navigating.
Okay. So as you guys are driving along, you notice that the road goes to 2 lanes to a point where it's not even marked. There's no striping on the roads or anything. The road itself is just really bumpy, and you can feel the suspension being on the vehicles being put to its limit. If I could have Lark, go ahead and give me a wits roll.
I'm not paying attention.
Are you abdicating the wits roll?
Yes. No, I'll push it. I always got to push these because it's only 2. What are the chances I get a
Walking on
crit
Sunshine
fail?
is playing on full blast.
Would say.
Yeah, he's
well,
like faced. He's faced away from Carrie Ann, like not like super obviously, but he doesn't want her to see the sketchbook. He's just drawing in the sketchbook.
Fair enough.
He has one of his bigger sketchbooks in this car now since he brought his backpack over.
I
Private.
would say Ramon would probably be at this point up on the turret in the Raven's Wing, probably with it loaded.
Okay. Do you want to give me a wits roll?
I would love to give you a wits roll. What will come of it, we'll find out. I am going to push that because this seems important. Damn. Okay, well,
Yeah, at this point, the night is very dark. There are no surrounding civilizations, no electricity. You can see just kind of very far off in the distance is a center tower just glowing. But that's very far off and offers no illumination of the surrounding area whatsoever. When all of a sudden you kind of hear the sounds of what sounds like almost like a jet. It blasts your ears almost to the point where you feel as though your ears almost begin to bleed. It is so loud. And as it passes by you, you hear it begin to settle, and a spotlight shines on the Raven's Wing since it is in the front. And what you see is
A big line in his sketchbook as the light shines.
Yes.
Jesus.
Facing you down.
Oh, man.
All right.
And you hear a man's voice from the others. You hear a man's voice emit from some sort of a speaker system within it. Release the drone. And I won't have to do what I don't want to do.
What the heck?
Roman does not even flinch. He just racks the charging handle on the 50 cal and it starts opening up.
And there we go. We are off to the races, baby.
What the flip is he doing?
Well,
And this is clearly a manned aircraft, right? It's not a
You
drone.
did hear the sound of a man's voice.
Hey, whoa. Women can be pilots too, okay?
All right. So, you guys are in. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put everybody's token. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to close that out because we've not done a combat while there is vehicles. Let's see. Or I'll tell you what we could do. We could do initiative by vehicle. So, this is considered a chase. Everybody gets 2 actions, a move action and a regular action, just like regular. But if you are intending to run and divert yourself away from this entity, then that requires an opposed agility roll. So, but you guys start the fight here. I'm gonna switch you over.
Also, you're breaking out a little. Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit on our end.
Oh, me?
There you go.
yeah.
Okay,
There we go.
Okay.
Just sounded like you were far away from your mic for a second.
Oh, sorry about that.
No problem.
All right,
It's
better?
okay. As long as the recording's
Yeah.
capturing it, that's
You're just gonna put your lips right in open the mic.
Okay. So,
I have you at 14%, and that hurt. I mean, literally, I actually have you guys all at different volumes and stuff because of your different mics. And oh my god, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more.
Okay. So as you are driving, you are. Do you come to a full stop or do you continue?
Oh, hell no. We're going to keep driving.
Okay.
Yeah, Raven's just gonna keep driving at Major Roman's direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have Raven, since you're driving, I'm gonna have you give me an agility roll.
Okay. Can I apply any talents to this?
Do you have any talents that apply to driving?
No, but I do have evasive and stealthy.
Evasive would work if you were trying to avoid his own attacks.
What about talents that drive people insane? Because I have a couple of those.
That might work.
Yeah, see, I was this close to taking driver when I was picking my talents, and I didn't do it. I should have done it. Okay.
I would just say, remember, yeah, if you're wearing your armor, it's a -1, but I don't think that would necessarily apply when you're driving a vehicle.
Yeah, I don't think she would have had it on for just a drive. Can I add tension?
No.
Probably
Yeah, this
not,
wouldn't.
no.
Yeah, tension wouldn't apply. But what you'll want to do is you'll want to go to the vehicle sheet, and you'll want to click on maneuverability.
Oh, okay. That's the ton of stuff. Perfect.
Okay.
Which actually we might need to make sure that we've got you driving.
Yes.
Let's see.
And is JJ driving the heat wave?
Driver. There we go.
Probably.
JJ is not here, so I'm
Oh no,
taking
I'm in
JJ
Carrie-Anne's
out.
car.
Yeah.
Unless Lark.
No, Lark isn't carrying his car.
Lark is it? Okay, unless I remember.
Okay, I'm gonna have
So
to.
yeah,
shift
I'm
everybody.
probably driving the.
Is everybody shifted around?
I think
Should
so.
be, yeah.
Here. I'm gonna make sure I got it all. And then there's the Sunset Heat Wave, and then there's the. Oh, forget I did that. I don't know why that's doing that. I know
Oh,
why.
cool. I didn't see anything.
It's because the combat carousel. He has a big die that comes up. Okay. So Raven's driving. Who's driving the Sunset Heatwave? You said
JJ.
JJ's driving?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Roxie's riding shotgun.
Yep.
And then, let's see.
Don't get a scratch on her. I mean it. Not a scratch.
Bay. Carrie Ann's driving.
Who's okay?
And
I didn't scratch. The bad guy did.
Sorry, we lost the antenna on the top of the Sunset Heatwave while going through the Death Star reactor.
That's okay. I got my ukulele. My uke.
why can't I see?
That's the only acceptable loss.
There we are. Okay. So the driver of each car is going to have to give me a maneuverability roll.
Okay. Ooh.
And is that? Oh yeah, that's. I can pull the character sheet up of the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a heat
There we go.
wave. Maneuverability. I'll push it. Oops.
Ooh. As you're driving along this rough road, there's a little bit of asphalt that's just kind of sticking up out of the ground. You feel the suspension just shift, and the car bumps over to one side, almost to the point where you feel as though it's going to tip over, and you hear just like a crack in the suspension.
Oof.
Hold together, baby.
All right, is that everybody? Oh no,
Well,
I need to make one for Carrie Ann. Maneuverability. Boo boo boo. Okay, 2 successes. Very good. All right, and then everybody who is not driving has the option to take an action.
All right. Should I just drag the machine gun onto my character sheet? I don't think I can use it from the Humvee.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. And all right, is this considered? I'm guessing this is considered automatic fire, correct?
It is.
So I can use my talent for that. Da, da, da. Let's see.
I didn't sign up for all this killing and destruction and mayhem.
6 damage. Okay.
Well, it is a 50 cal, so let's go. Processing probably very tanky since it's, a gunship.
He's gonna attempt to take it. He's got some armor. Oh
That was
my
not a
gosh.
good phrase.
Good night. Okay. You fire just a barrage of bullets into this gunship, and you see it just kind of like, you hit a couple of the engines and it just kind of shifts to one side. Its armor does not absorb any damage, which is insane. Screw this thing. 8 points of armor, my eye. All right. Passengers of the other vehicles, are you guys doing anything?
Gonna try and she's just when that thing came down, she's just immediately like, "You got this." She put on her neurocaster. She's gonna see if there's anything she can do to this thing's electronic systems remotely. It's probably a long shot, but she's like, I've got nothing but a pistol.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a hacking roll.
All right. She is not fantastic at hacking, but she'll do it. And let's see.
I mean, you did fine at Happy Cool, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did manage there.
Okay. You are able to find that this, as you're kind of searching around, you're able to find that the pilot is controlling this gunship via neurocaster. If you want, I'll say that would be your action for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now that we know that, the jammer could be useful.
Warn Billy.
What are the weather
Good
conditions?
for a minute.
The weather conditions are clear, but there is a bit of fog that just kind of covers the road.
Okay. I have an idea then.
And she just yells out, she's like, "It's being controlled remotely. We can use the jammer. Just look out, Billy."
All right. Yeah. What would you like to do, Lark?
He's gonna grab his bag and like start digging through it as we're like swerving and going crazy. He's trying to reach for one of his larger bottles of paint that he uses on his sketchbook.
Okay.
And he takes one of the knives, like a palette knife, I guess, since he probably doesn't even have a pocket knife. Do I have a pocket knife?
Probably not.
No, I don't.
Pop the top
So
off.
he takes like a palette knife and cuts into the paint. I don't know what you call them. It's not a
Can?
container. It's not a can. It's like
Like
a
a
tube.
Like
That's
a
what it
little
is.
tube, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, one of his larger paint tubes, and he cuts into it, and then he starts rolling the window down, and he's like, "Okay, get up next to it," and he'll wait for his opportunity to throw it at the windshield,
Okay. I think
just
that's
so
gonna...
it scatters across.
Absolutely. I love that idea. Okay, so your action is preparing that. You see this guy. Let's see. Maneuverability. Okay. One
Sorry about
success on that. Let's see, you guys. All right, so you guys fly past this thing. It whips around the other direction and ends up behind you all.
Ugh.
And the pilot is going to unleash
I stick my
his
hands out the window.
weaponry.
And JJ, so if you weren't able to hear that, Roxie put on her Neurocaster and she determined that this thing is being controlled remotely and yelled out, "We can use the jammer," and told Billy to look out. So
Oh, perfect.
just so you're aware for next round,
Actually,
that may be happening.
We could use the jammer, and nobody used it. We had a whole turn to use it.
Well, we didn't know it would be applicable
We didn't know.
until now.
What would be the point of? She's a scientist. You don't just flip switches for the hell of it. You figure out if it's going to be useful first. I'm going to snip
Killed
this.
us,
Hey, he's
Roxie.
bleeding to death. Oops.
you see a bright pink light erupt from whatever cannon this thing has mounted underneath. The neodymium cannon blasts out at the Humvee at Raven's Wing, and I need an armor roll from the Raven's Wing to see if you can absorb some of this damage.
Yikes.
Okay.
Gonna
Let's
need
see.
some painting.
Okay, you
One-
absorb 1 point of damage,
Okay.
but take 3 points as a hole is blasted into the back of the Humvee. You can all of a sudden hear the suction of air coming out, papers flying all over the place, and the hull is down to 10 on this Humvee.
Okay.
We're okay. It's okay. I'll fix it.
I can fix her.
All right, top of the next round. You guys go first. I don't know. Get rid of those. Get rid of those initiative rolls. Initiative rolls don't matter.
And the points are made up.
Okay.
Alright.
So Billy
So,
is going to make a maneuverability roll to try to get up close to this thing.
do you mean Carrie?
Yeah.
Oh, did I say Billy? I meant
You
Carrie.
said
Yeah.
Billy.
Carrie Ann and
I was
too many
like,
NPCs.
Why is
Yeah.
Well, I
Bill-
thought you were talking. I thought you meant Billy was trying to get to the switch. Like
No.
maybe that she was getting jostled around or something.
Carrie Ann attempts to swerve her Firebird into the path of the gunship so that you can get a clear shot. You see, as she does this, the gunship just kind of raises up a few feet and just kind of swerves off to the side and kind of like skirts along the side of the road facing you guys, almost as if it's like a strafe. It's almost as if it's going to do a strafing run. And I need what are the other drivers going to do?
I think I would try to get the Raven's Wing maybe off-road a little bit away from the other vehicles, just so that if he does target us again, they aren't caught in the crossfire.
Okay.
And then trying to give Roman a clear shot. So.
Okay.
We're not quite sure how far this jammer works, so JJ's gonna drive right at this thing.
Okay. So I need a maneuverability roll from both.
Okay. Ooh, pushing.
Shit, man.
Where'd it go?
We got a
Push.
success.
Oh,
Success
what?
is success. Okay.
I'm confused. Oh, there it is. Sorry, my Foundry was lagging for a minute.
No problem.
Okay. He's going to get a maneuverability roll as well. Okay.
It's not his turn.
This is a chase.
I'm guessing this is just this is more
This
of a
is just to see...
pace.
Yeah, to keep pace. However, let's see. So you both got successes. Okay, so you drive off-road just a little bit. You pull off the shoulder and dip down into a ditch, and you feel yourself like kind of going sideways until you can get yourself stabilized.
Good thing this
and
thing was
then-
made off-road.
You divert
Yep.
around. Carrie moves off in front, and JJ, you pull up right next to this gunship. All right, what are the passengers doing?
Jammer!
Flipping
I'm gonna
up
throw
her
anything in regardless.
neurocaster and just hitting the button on the thing.
All right, and you see as you do, the green light comes on, and the gunship just kind of stutters for a bit, almost like dropping about 5 feet, and as it regains altitude just a tad bit. You can tell that, I mean, potentially it might have done a little bit.
I'm guessing.
We'll see what
maybe-
kind of effect it has.
I guess he lost his turn because he switched to manual controls, but we shall see.
It's okay. The laws of momentum say that it'll carry this paint bucket right to the window as he's climbing out and throwing.
Okay, go ahead and since Carrie Ann failed her roll, I'm gonna need a, I guess an agility roll for a ranged attack, but -1.
I wish athlete worked for this, considering he was a baseball player.
I mean, it does say throwing, doesn't it?
I think there's a specific one for throwing, isn't there?
I thought it said throwing.
No, athlete doesn't. No, I think there's a specific one for throwing stuff. What'd you say? Agility? Isn't it strength for? Oh, maybe it's agility.
Not for ranged attack, strength for melee.
Say 2.
-1 because
1.
yeah,
Sorry.
because Carrie Ann failed her maneuverability roll.
You should be able to do. There you go. So you should be able to do this.
Nice, awesome. So you see the black paint just burst over the front window of this gunship.
I chose the same color as the set heat wave.
Nice.
Well, it's probably not the
Right,
exact
orange.
same color because you got to mix them to get that, but you know what I mean. It's orange.
All right. Is that everybody?
I'm a shoot.
Gun.
Shoot.
Driver, gun, target, gun. Alright. And machine gunner. Boop.
Good lord.
Jesus.
I'm glad I took that machine gunner
4
talent.
damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go roll another armor test.
Fail miserably. Only
3.
soaks 1.
Only soaks 1. Okay, so it takes 3 points of damage to the hull. As your bullets continue to rattle this gunship. All right, and
I think Lark climbs back in and like breathing really fast. I can't believe I just did that. He was literally halfway out the car at high speeds.
and with that, he's gonna move off to the side of the road to try and take out the biggest threat. However, he is going to lose.
Oh, here we go. Carrie Ann and I are gonna die now.
Uses neodymium cannon.
Oh, are we not the biggest threat?
Let's see. He does not. Let's see. He normally would get that bonus, but he does not, thanks to all these circumstances.
Blinded and all the fun stuff.
Blinded.
He's got a. You see, he's like, at this point, the targeting technology is malfunctioning, and you see the gunship just shudders a bit. And given that he has to manually target as well, he's going to lose something else.
Because he can't see.
Still rolls a few dice.
Oof.
I think when the
5
paint
damage.
scatters, it creates like not a perfect smiley face, obviously, but there's a smiley face, like right in front of the windshield where he's looking.
Alright.
All right,
Here we
so
go.
here's the
Fingers
question.
crossed.
You've got a couple of things you can do, and I forgot to mention this last time. You can do a maneuverability roll if you want to sacrifice your next turn to increase distance between the two of you.
So
try to avoid
basically
damage.
move
You can mitigate damage.
now to
Yeah, you can mitigate
not
damage
move
now,
next time.
or you can try to increase distance next turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Would
mitigate the damage. We
Roman
got this
still
guy in
get
the ropes.
to shoot next turn if I do that?
No, this would just apply to you. Since you're driving.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah. This won't punish me.
I mean, I don't think we really need to get too much more distance.
Yeah. Try to avoid the damage.
Depends on if you want to kill it or if you want to try to escape.
I want to kill it. I will try to drive it. Hell yeah.
So we meet it. Is that?
Okay, so
The
you
range,
avoid
or-
2 points of damage. With
I'm
that, now give. Oh,
Push.
yeah, you
Just
can
a
push if you want.
Okay.
second. Ugh.
All right. You mitigate 2 points of damage as you're doing this. You hit a culvert, a drainage pipe underneath, and the Humvee shifts, meaning you take 1 point of gear damage to your maneuverability. Oh no! Hold on. Your maneuverability has reduced to 0.
Yeah. Shoot.
Let me see.
Pushing rolls in vehicles is dangerous.
I guess we didn't realize it doesn't use our stats.
Yeah.
It does. It uses
I-
uses the driver's agility when you do that.
Right, but it's the
Well,
the
yeah,
gear
but I
damage
was
is like any other piece of
thinking
gear,
it
but
would
this
be
happens to be
Yeah.
instead, but
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and Raven, if you would roll a D. Let's see. If you'd roll a D6 for me.
This is why you do not put vehicles in park while you're driving.
3.
Okay. As you do this, you run over this drainage pipe and you hear this loud burst as the Humvee shifts down. You've had a blowout and one of your tires is no longer usable.
Damn. Tires easy to fix though.
All right, but go ahead and give me an armor roll to try and mitigate some more of that damage.
Okay.
We already got 2 off.
2
Only
more.
1 point.
All right, you lose 1 point off the hull. But now you are a sitting
duck.
That's okay.
Alright.
Is it okay?
And
I mean, we were the target anyways.
flies up to you. All right, now back to the top of the round. What are the rest of you doing? Are you continuing on?
I mean, we should probably stop and get our friends.
I'm out of ideas, Carrie. If you got any, let me know.
We should probably stop for him, right? I just, I don't know. I don't know.
I start digging around in the back and probably find a I don't know, a tire iron or something. I can throw at the bulletproof windshield, which will surely do something.
Sure.
Hey, maybe you'll miss and take out one of the engines.
Yeah,
It goes straight into the propeller.
All right. So if you go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think maybe just like a distraction pattern. Does this thing look like it's gonna turn around, or do you think it's gonna focus on the Humvee? Do we have a sense of that?
You can give me a wits roll, just kind of as a secondary action type deal.
I mean, you could just park the Vanagon next to him and start shooting at it with the assault rifle while it's focused on us.
You see, as you're, do you want to push that, by the way?
No.
No. You see, as the Humvee is decommissioned and lies motionless at the side of the road, you see it begins to like circle around. The grass underneath of it just kind of blows to the side as it kind of circles around the Humvee and then kind of comes back behind the group and almost circles around the other side of the road. It's tough to say who exactly it's going to target.
I think JJ's gonna pull up closer to the Humvee, but keeping a little bit of space, and throw the side door open, but be grabbing her assault rifle.
Okay, so if you're not gonna make a maneuverability roll to gain distance, you have your action to do something.
Yeah, then I think JJ's gonna just shoot at this thing and over the walkie be like, now's the time to get to the Vanagon. I guess this is the one we keep.
Okay.
Or we'll cover you, whatever you guys want to do.
All right. Are you shooting at this thing?
I am, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
No, yeah, we deemed that tension has to be a roll against that person, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I have tension with this gunship.
I think everybody's got
yeah.
tension with the gunship at this point. 0 successes. You can push it.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 points of damage.
Oh, it does. Nice.
He's gonna roll some armor. And the bullets ricochet off of this ship's armor. Let's see. So it takes no damage from that attack, but you can see that it's as you fire upon it, its focus shifts towards the Vanagon.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Who hasn't gone yet? Roxie.
Roman can still shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Let him
and
shoot first.
Yeah, I would probably tell Raven to get out of the Humvee and get to a firing position and get out while I shoot at this.
Yeah.
Run into the fog. It's foggy.
Okay. So 4 points of damage. Let's see. It doesn't want to use its turn to avoid that attack. It's going to try. Soak up some damage. Ugh. Golly. It soaks up 1 damage. Yeah, so it takes 3.
How's it looking?
At this point, you've done quite a bit of damage. You can see some of the the engines are beginning to smoke.
All right.
So, since Raven can't take an action this turn since she did the drive thing, could she, stumble out of the driver's seat and, get her soft vest on as, a between combat rounds situation? Or would that have to be next turn?
If you wanted to put on your soft vest, I think that would be your action for the turn.
Okay.
Okay. Who else hasn't gone?
So, quick question. Since the jammer's on, can she do anything with the Neurocaster to this thing? Or does that stop her from doing anything with the Neurocaster to this thing?
The jammer... I'd say that it's gonna introduce a penalty.
Okay. Since she knows this thing is controlled by the guy, she is going to attempt to do something that just screws with all of the sensors if she can. She wants to try and blind it, but
I already
Okay.
took care of that. Just kidding.
well, that doesn't actually do anything to this thing, evidently.
Okay, go ahead and
This thing is
as
crazy.
you try
You
to
got a penalty, right?
hack into this thing. Give me an avatar combat roll as you are basically going head to head with the pilot.
Right. Do I need to add or subtract anything here?
So
Did you
I would
say
say,
there's a penalty?
yeah, with the jammer in place, I would subtract 2.
2. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh.
Well, we got
He's
it.
probably subtracted too. It's okay.
Hey, nice. Okay. So he loses a hit point. And let's see the jammer, paint. Okay, perfect. You can see that the ship is continuing to shudder, and its flight
Want you to
patterns
aim
are
at the
getting
moon.
furtive.
The moon is your enemy.
So he did a full circle, right? So I would be able to see which side of the engines, if something got caught in it, would do damage. Is it the front or the back?
Let's say the front. You see that it's got fans on one of its both of its side engines that kind of act as like a jet engine.
Okay. What did Carrie do then? Did she stop, or because I don't think she actually did anything? Or maybe
Now
this
she's
isn't-
at this point she'll kind of follow suit and stop next to the Humvee.
okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get out and try and throw the tire iron
Okay.
into the, because that's probably a tire iron's probably the most solid thing we have in the car that
Probably.
potentially has a chance to do damage.
Go ahead and give me an agility roll. And then since you're aiming at a moving target at a specific spot, take off 2 dice on that agility roll. Oh, you can push it.
Oh
Not
no!
quite. The tire iron just kind of sails off into the grass.
And then he turns around and he shrugs. Well, that was my idea.
You got something else that's solid?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe there's other stuff in the car.
All right.
Throw the jack.
Yeah, that's next. That might be a little harder though because it's heavier.
Yeah.
All right, so Carrie Ann is going to... She gets out of the car, and she pulls the car off to the side, gets out, and just lays her handgun up against the roof of the car and opens fire. Let's see, where's she at? She has no pistolier talent. And does not land any shots, unfortunately. Okay. And with that...
Looking through the talents, there is no throwing talent. So we might have to make one for that.
Alright. And with that... that is going to be the gunship's turn. I mean, the machine gun's still the biggest threat, so he's going to try... as he just kind of sails around the either side. He's going to aim at the machine gunner. He's going to lose. He doesn't get that bonus. He's going to lose.
Is my paint helping at all? I have to ask.
It is. Yes, he's
Okay.
actually... So the roll itself, I'll tell you, gets 11 dice by default.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Should invest in some windshield wipers.
And as you can see, he's only rolling 7 right now. I use the term only
Comparatively.
loosely. So you're not able to reduce via maneuverability. Go ahead and give me an armor roll for the Raven's Wing.
Okay.
There we go.
One.
Okay,
Yeah.
you mitigate 1 point of damage.
So we take 3.
3 more. Oh,
We are not looking great.
let's see. That would be. All right, and that is its turn. It continues circling around. Just as he's taken off 5 dice from his roll, I believe. 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 dice from his roll.
As a kind of like an incidental, can I hand one of the grenade launcher grenades to Raven?
Sure.
I don't know what that'll do since we don't have a launcher, but
Could try to shove it in the engine, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. Is anybody going to continue driving, or are you all standing your ground?
I think we're standing our ground for now.
I think it's a good point about the grenade because you said they have to spin in order to explode, right? The propeller will certainly spin it if it gets caught in there.
It would cause the RPMs to arm the 40 Mike.
All right.
I think, yeah.
I don't think I can do it. I mean, I'm just a man. This is a gunship.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna keep shooting it.
I'm trying to decide if my soft vest is going to be worth it. Probably not.
So those of you who have fired this round have to spend the round reloading, except for Ramon, since he's on a mounted machine gun and it's belt fed.
Alright, well then I guess I'm reloading.
Is there not like a set number of rounds before you have to reload?
No, it's just assumed that you empty a magazine
Dang,
unless it's belt fed.
trigger fingers over here.
Give me a good armor roll, please. Oh my gosh, dude, really? All right, it's not looking good. You see, it's beginning to lose altitude as it kind of just hovers close to the ground.
Alright, I think Raven would pop out of the Humvee and use the Humvee as like a shield to like shoot around. I'm gonna use my pistol because I have a pistolier talent.
Okay.
And let's see what we do.
Okay. You want to push?
Kinda.
Okay. 3
Okay.
damage. Golly, dude, are you kidding me?
Raven,
Are you sure Roxie is not flying that thing?
That's
Yeah, it's giving
insane.
very Roxie roll.
This is Roxie rolls here.
If Raven just
16,000
killed this
dice.
thing with a pistol, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Okay.
Go, Tom Hanks.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You see, Carrie Ann
Hey, that was a
ejects the
bomb
magazine and uses her turn to insert another magazine into her pistol. What is anybody else doing?
Can I make it over to the Humvee? How far away are we from each other?
You guys pulled up pretty close to it. You're within movement range of it.
Okay. Can I go over and try and grab a grenade to throw? Because
Sure.
I don't have any weapons on me, so that's my only idea.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
All right.
Raven can toss it to you, I'm sure.
Okay.
Or at least hand it over.
Yeah.
I just want to say I tried out for quarterback, but I didn't make it, and then I throw it.
Go ahead and
Obviously.
give me an agility roll.
Oop, I lost my character sheet. Where'd it go?
Does he still have any?
You know what? At this point, I think he's this gunship is pretty damaged.
Hovering?
There we
It's
go.
just kind of hovering in place, trying to maintain altitude.
Cool. Of course.
Hey, was telling an uncomfortable truth on your list?
Okay.
Yes.
You
Hey, there you go.
lob this grenade and it gets lodged. You hear this grinding inside the engine. Go ahead and just roll me 8d6.
Jesus Christ.
Boromir would have taken out the cockpit. Just saying.
How am I
Hey.
going to get a grenade in the cockpit?
Well, Boromir would have figured out how to do it.
Okay. So that's going to do +4. Mitigates 2.
It has armor on the inside of the engine?
But with that, you see as the engine begins grinding, it picks up speed, aiming directly at you. The grenade goes off. The engine is sheared away from the hull. You see the thing tip sideways as the other engine tries to compensate, but it begins to spin wildly as it makes its way in your direction, sailing directly over your vehicles and crashing, skidding to a stop and exploding into just this mushroom cloud of pink-colored flame
Great
that
shot, kid. That was
erupts in
one
the middle of
million.
this field.
Do you think he's okay? Should we go check?
I'd like to think the second Lark says that another explosion happens right in the cockpit. It's like,
Yeah, you see somebody emerge from the cockpit in a fire suit. He gets about 10 yards away and just explodes.
Ugh.
Oof.
all right, well, Ramada's going to go get the spare tire out of the back of the Humvee and start swapping tires.
And you are left in a sound of silence with the wind just kind of blowing over the grass, a sound of flames just crackling off in the distance, a very strange flame that this gunship burns with.
I'd probably tell JJ keep the jammer running till we change the tire just in case.
Yeah.
And then once we're on the road again, we'll see how Billy's doing.
Sounds good. Let's
In the
see if we
Neurocaster,
get that
just
tire done.
seeing if we've got any kind of attempts at communication, if the black box on that thing is trying to do anything. I mean, the jammer hopefully is messing with it.
Yeah, you go over and give me a wits roll just to look around.
Okay. Oops, come on, let's roll. Hey, Roxie, nothing.
It's on fire.
It's tough to say. You get about 30 feet away from it, and the flame is unbearably hot. Whatever was inside this thing burns with it's like it burns at an extreme temperature. It's hard to say if anything would really survive that kind of a flame.
Okay. All right, just run back and look at them changing the tire. Do you need help?
Lark would just be standing there like he has a hand like running through his hair, realizing what he's just done.
Oh no, not as bad as Carrie. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that would reduce tension with Lark
Yeah.
because he actually.
I have to kill people to reduce tension. You guys are. I'm leaving.
No,
you
you were
guys are
actually
evil.
helpful
Just
for
kidding.
once.
I mean, if Moss needs a roll from me to change the tire, then I would ask Roxie for help because she has the mechanic skill.
I mean, this is changing a tire is pretty easy.
Okay.
I wouldn't think that you'd need a roll for it.
I just hold the flashlight.
All right.
Now,
This
you
is a
do
Humvee
notice,
tire
I
though. It's a
mean,
little more difficult, right?
The Humvee,
I just hold the flashlight.
as you're looking at it, however, you notice that the Humvee itself, well, actually, its maneuverability is down to 0. So if you wanted to fix it, you can look down at it, and as you're looking at it, you can tell that the tire is blown out. It is going to need a new tire,
Yeah.
but the suspension is shot,
All right.
and that will require a roll.
Roxie carries spare parts and has mechanics.
Yep. She's like, okay, fine. She just grabs the stuff, runs over, and rolls into the grass underneath it. Start looking to see if there's something we can do.
But
Anything?
I'm home here.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and give me a wits roll to repair the Raven's Wing.
All right, and this is mechanics, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
And
I
we
have a
do
set of demo
have.
tools as well.
I have vehicle tools actually,
Well, even better.
but this is Roxie, so we'll see what happens. She's got tension with the universe. Tension with dice. All right, got
Okay.
one.
Good enough.
She
Well,
can
you
push it.
if you want.
Yeah, one is good enough.
I mean, it's a success either way, so you don't. There's really
Okay.
no need to. But you're able to get the jack, and while it's up on the jack, you're able to get up underneath it, take out, say, whatever suspension, whatever damaged piece of suspension is under there, and replace
Probably a
it pretty
spring
easily.
or something.
Yeah.
Could I, right after the explosion and Lark realizing that the guy just tried to crawl out, I think what he would do while they go to work would be, I'm assuming there's a fire extinguisher in the Humvee. That's usually a pretty standard thing in larger vehicles, right?
Sure.
Maybe?
Sure.
He runs and grabs that and then runs over to the fire and tries to find the guy.
Okay. Yeah. You go and you put out the fire, and as you do, you can see that the cockpit is just burst open, shards of glass, of bulletproof glass, everywhere across the scene. You can see inside the cockpit there is the man. It looks as though his arm is hanging just outside the glass, but he is burnt black.
Mr. Brown? No, I'm just kidding. All right,
Black now.
yeah, he'll use the fire extinguisher all over him so he can safely grab him and pull him out.
Okay. You pull him out, and as you do, there is no life within him. He is limp.
Should I roll for trauma?
Yeah. Maybe.
What is that again?
Man, I was.
So it is it is an empathy roll. And it's a
Oh, you
potential
got
potential
high
hope
empathy.
loss of 2. Okay, so you're able to mitigate 1 point of hope loss. So you lose 1 point.
All right. I will take a moment. I will apologize to him, even though he can't hear me. And I will try and find some identification that's hopefully not burnt.
Oracle table.
Let's see. No, you don't find any identification, but it seems as though
He has a winning lottery ticket.
even though his it seems as though even as the driver's license that may have been in his wallet may be burnt to a crisp, you do find a scratched lottery ticket.
I was kidding.
I mean, you know, it's better than what I had. I was gonna say a Sam's Club card.
Hey, free membership to Sam's Club.
Oh man.
But you get a free ticket.
Is any of it scratched off?
Oh yeah, it's scratched already. You can tell he's
How
scratched.
much
off.
did he win?
He won a free ticket.
A free ticket. So I get another
Yeah.
ticket.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
There's no end to the possibility.
It could
You
be
gotta
anything.
understand, it's
It could be
always the
both.
next one's the big winner, you know?
Yeah, he'll put it in his breast pocket on the jacket.
I'm feeling lucky.
Now, is the point of emotional damage you took because you realized that he was on the verge of cashing this ticket in, and you took that away from him,
Could've-
or the
he
fact
could've
that
got another
you
ticket.
technically killed him?
I think Lark is trying to rationalize that he didn't kill him. The crash killed him.
Mm.
It's just like how Batman's like, I didn't kill anyone. I just gave them
I just pushed him off of a
horrible
building.
damage."
The gravity is what killed him.
Gravity's a good equalizer. While we're fixing the vehicle, as we see, you know, him in the distance pulling the body out and stuff, just gonna look over at Roman and say, I wish he hadn't done that. I would have warned him that, you know, sometimes you move somebody burned that badly, the skin will just slough off. It's horrific. I hope he's and just look at him over there, just kind of staring like, oh, no.
You hear in the distance, ah!
No.
Well, what are you gonna do, Roxie? Lark is gonna lark.
Yeah, we got to get this big thing going again. And just pat it on the side. Now she's covered with just grime and mud.
Like, yeah, well, I'm happy we had this thing. It would have been a pain in the ass to deal with that gunship without it.
Yeah, we better get moving because they're gonna send more.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I told
And we should probably turn off the jammer in a little bit. We can talk to Billy, but not yet.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna get a couple miles down the road first.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And so
She's just gonna do the.
Yep.
All right. And as you guys make your way down the road with a freshly repaired but full of holes Raven's Wing.
I think before going on the road, I don't think Lark would get back in the car yet. I think he would want to bury this guy.
Carrie Ann says, are you sure we got time to do that? I mean, we're kind of in a rush here to get out of here.
Why can't you just leave him here?
They would have left us.
Yeah, but we're better than him, right?
He just attacked. He probably was lied to, and he just attacked us for what? Because somebody told him to? I mean, he's
Lark,
no
he
better
was
than
gonna
they
kill
are.
us.
Yeah.
Roxy's gonna lean out and say, Lark, do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Well then, that's just a body. There's nothing left there. He's gone.
Yeah, I realize that, but we should have to bury people.
Why?
Because it's the right thing to do. It's respectful.
I don't disagree, Lark, but should we deny his own potential family the ability to have their funeral by burying him for him? Or should we give them that opportunity?
Do you think he had a family? You see, he looks like even more sick now, like he's about to throw up.
He might have, Lark, so let's not deny them a chance at the proper goodbye.
Ugh.
Like, I know this is difficult to get grips with, Lark, but thank you for saving our lives.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
That's valid. But we have to get going, Lark. I'm sorry.
Does Carrie still let me in her car?
Yeah, she lets you in the car. She
Okay, well,
gets
she's
in the
taking a
driver's
risk.
seat and just pushes the door open for you. She says, "Come on,
Yep.
let's go."
And as we get back in the Raven's Wing, I'll put a hand on Raven's shoulder and just say, "Nice work."
Yeah, I think he has the blanket on him. He's just like this.
This guy give Raven once over, like, "You okay? Didn't take any bullets or shrapnel?"
No, I'm good. I'll have to fix the paint job a little later, but
Nice.
at least
Yep,
she's up and running.
absolutely. Good work.
All
And
right.
we are off.
All right.
She is going to put her soft vest on because she's like, I'm just gonna keep this thing on forever
valid.
now.
That's valid.
Man, you know, the quality of rolls that you get with that dadgum machine gun versus my neodymium cannon is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, we want that cannon. Can we take that?
I don't think
I
you
don't
can
think
mount
so,
that.
Probably not.
I'd like a handheld version, please.
Fine. This is just a handheld neodymium cannon in his waist belt.
Listen, the gun store didn't have a phased plasma rifle in the 40-watt range. What are the chances that we're going to get a neodymium cannon?
You would know that, Alex, you would know that the neodymium cannon does not come in a handheld version. It is a cannon in the most literal sense of the word.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, they don't call hand cannons for nothing.
All right. And
Shoots through whatever this thing was. Drones.
And with that, I'm
How
gonna.
far do you guys want to drive before we bring Bobby back?
Give just a second, because I'm gonna. So you set back out into the night. You can hear the whistling of the wind through the holes in the body armored plating of the Raven's Wing.
Ugh.
What, if anything, would you all like to do?
You know that
drive-
Friends gif of Joey and Chandler looking out the window in the rain?
Oh, jeez.
That I'd like to do that.
Kieran's just like,
drive a few miles away and then bring Billy back to life.
all right. And as you do, you see her systems begin to whir back to life. And she says, "Ooh, where are we? What happened?"
For a few miles, or well, I'm not there, so they gotta talk.
Well, we defeated the partially drone-operated jet. We kept the jammer on for a little while, but we're back on the road. We're just
Good.
I don't know, we're
Good.
taking some
Good.
side country roads and stuff just to maybe confuse any guessing at where we might go next.
Good. That would have been terrible if they'd got hold of us. I can't express to you just how important it is that they do not get a hold of this drone.
What's so special about this drone? I mean,
This drone, unfortunately, is traceable, but back to me. We can't let them find where I am.
are you not in Mammoth Lakes? I feel like we are headed
No.
towards you, right?
Yes. I am in Mammoth Lakes, but they don't know that.
I mean, once we get there, besides this jammer, are you going to be able to do anything about any of that?
That is a good question. Consider this my endgame.
Do we need to destroy your drone if they're gonna take it?
Maybe. But the consequences of what is about to happen will lead to things which may not be. Well, perhaps this is a conversation that should happen when you're here.
Okay. She just looks at her and says, I think we're probably thinking along the same lines, but yeah. Yeah.
So, do you continue on?
Yeah.
All right.
And now they send 5 gunships after you guys. Sorry.
All right.
It's okay. That's only 40d6 for armor mitigation. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hey,
So you
San
guys
Andreas.
continue traveling through the night and make your way up through the mountains, through Strawberry, a beautiful little town that has, well, what would have been a beautiful town has been reduced to nothing but abandoned shacks and carrion birds picking through whatever's left. And you make your way down, hitting 395, through Lee Vining, past the lake, and eventually up back into the mountains
Oh no, we left the Sunset Heat Wave. No.
to Mammoth Lake Air
oh.
Force Base.
Would this have been a full day, pretty much, And can I try to get rid of my last point of bliss?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I suppose we would have had a shift to heal a point of damage too, right?
Yeah.
Or technically,
Mhm.
too, if someone's listening.
How many hours did you say?
I would say this would have been probably about 4 hours of driving with the amount of back roads that you had to take. By the time you get to this point, you can see the sun coming up.
I'm just gonna roll a d6 and see how many hours it takes before the shock wears off. Okay,
Exactly as much
Much
as
right as
like
here.
right when we get there, he's gonna break down and when he gets out, I think.
And as you get to Mammoth Lakes Air Force Base, Billy taps you on the shoulder, JJ, and says, pull down this road here. And you see that there's like a little cattle gate that leads off kind of, it's like a grassy trail that one might take like a tractor over or something that leads off into a field.
Yeah. Well,
I want to see if we have a hostile drone following us.
At this point, you don't really see anything.
Okay.
And as you pull down this side trail, Billy says, stop here.
okay.
And you come to an area with an old radio tower, it looks like. You can see just this grassy field with the mountains off in the distance, the wind just kind of blowing it in waves. And Billy gets out and says, follow me.
All right.
How big is your drone again? It's a little thing, right? Or is it a
Yeah.
full person size?
Yeah,
It's-
it's like
it's-
a little flying thing.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty small.
Okay. All right.
I need to show you something, Moss.
Okay.
I gotta find it first though,
Okay.
because it was a while ago when I did it. Let's see. Oh no, that was easy. Okay. I'm just gonna zoom out and do. Okay. See if I can grab a mass picture of all these. That's pretty crazy.
Huh. That's awesome. Did you draw these?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
No way, man. I don't have time for that.
And this is eerily familiar to you, Lark. As Billy gets out of the sunset heat wave and makes its way over to the base of this radio tower.
Yeah, because the shock has worn off, he's going to go in the opposite direction that they're walking
Okay.
and go have himself a little alone time.
See, Carrion comes over and follows you and says, are you good, Lark?
No.
What's wrong? What's wrong? You see, she just kind of rubs your back a little bit. What's going
What do
on?
you think? What do you mean, what's wrong? I didn't want any of this. I just came out here to have fun. Meet people. Sing some songs. See the world.
She says, look at what you got in front of you. You had to do some crazy stuff. But look at the people you met.
Yeah. People that apparently have no problem killing other people.
Yeah, but they would do it for you.
Would they? It feels like they don't like me sometimes.
Whether they like you or they love you, it doesn't matter. The two can exist at the same time. They don't have to like you, but they can also love you while not liking you.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. You ever
I
seen the
don't think
movie
I can-
Fences?
Say that again?
You ever seen the movie Fences?
Fences? No, that sounds boring.
It's a movie about baseball. There's
Oh, it actually sounds pretty cool.
there's a whole movie, or there's a whole scene where Lawrence Fishburne talks to his son about how he doesn't have to like him to love him.
You see that guy coming out in that movie soon about the robots taking over the world?
I don't know anything about that. I don't follow too many movies. I like older stuff.
I think it's called The Matrices or something.
I'm not familiar.
He's black.
Yes, I know Lawrence Fishburne is black. You're missing the point, Lark. You're missing the point.
What was the point?
The point is that these people here, you've, I mean, whether you know it or not, I mean, you've built a family with these people. Kind of.
I mean, I still have a family. I don't think they would like what I'm doing out here.
You never know. This thing ain't over yet. Maybe they would.
I don't think I can follow you guys over there. And he kind of stands up and looks back at the scene.
And the rest of you, as Billy's drone makes its way to the base, you can see Lark and Carrion kind of walk off in another direction. You're just kind of talking to each other.
Should we wait for them? I think he'll be all right.
I don't think we have time. These things are coming after us. I mean, it's him dealing with adulthood and all the horrible things this world has, or whatever is going to happen with this. And I think this is more important right now. He'll figure it out. She's a smart cookie.
Every time we do something, Lark has 10 to 20 minutes of some dramatic tantrum almost, and then he comes around. It's fine.
Every time we do something, you mean every time we kill someone? Which has been twice.
Okay.
Every time death is involved, he's like, oh, I don't like killing people. Oh my god.
Nobody likes killing people, but
That guy's skin came off of my hands. Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
I saved some of it in my pocket for later.
No, that is not a keepsake. It is not going in the scrapbook, even though it is a scrap.
All right. Well, we continue on and let Lark and Carrion deal with their tender moment.
And as you approach the radio tower, you see Billy comes up to a keypad which is mounted on one of the steel railings. It inputs a code 322427, and you hear the shifting of steel as a hidden door just kind of shifts open and slides, revealing a staircase that leads downward.
All right.
And the drone begins floating downward.
follow.
Yeah.
And you said it was lit or not lit?
At this point, there's like lights that are recessed into the wall that light the stairwell downward.
Okay, so I don't need the flashlight. Okay.
Yeah.
Follow.
And you see Carrie kind of grabs you on the shoulder, Lark, and says, "They're going down. Let's go."
If I take one more step, it'll be the furthest away from home I've ever been. No. Yeah, he'll walk into the field, but he's like walking like really cautiously, looking around.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for a raven.
Yeah, give me a wits roll.
He needs some sort of sign.
It's hard to see much of anything. This space is expansive, but as your gaze kind of drifts up, you can see one perched atop the radio tower.
Yeah, he just mutters under his breath, "This is it. This is it."
And You make your way into the underground.
Yeah.
All right.
After I say, "Hey, Carrie, go stand over there for a sec." He like points away. Is she still wearing her jacket?
She's got it kind of draped over her shoulder.
Can you put your jacket on for a sec?
She says, yeah, I guess. And she kind of
And he'll,
puts it
yeah,
on.
he takes like 20 steps back and just kind of looks at her and, does this.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It feels like a fever dream. That's not quite right.
What? What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just go.
All right. And you all descend 100 feet underground until you come to a steel door. See, Billy's drone inputs another code onto the keypad, and the door swings open. And inside you can see what looks to be a missile silo. But inside it looks like it's been repurposed. You can see a couple of couches lining the wall, a TV, a mini fridge, a stove, and on the other side of the room you can see that there are CRT monitors just kind of blinking with variations of code just scrolling up at a massive pace. And in the center of the room you can see what looks to be like a captain's chair. It's just kind of reclined back, and in the chair is a woman in a neurocaster, motionless. And at that point, the drone kind of floats forward and just kind of hovers in front of the woman in the chair and just says, "Nice to meet you."
Are you stuck in there?
Yes.
Can we get you out safely?
No. Not yet.
But you're not in danger there.
Not immediately. No.
Okay. Might kind of gesture to Roxie to look at her to make sure, like, she hasn't been there in, like, forever, like the people in the drone growth. Like, is she in decent health?
Yeah, like if she's being sustained by something, or if maybe drones have been helping her.
You can see that she is being fed via IV drip. She's got a couple of tubes going into her arms and such. And she lays there motionless. If you want, you can give me a medicine roll to see what kind of general idea of health that she is in.
Okay.
JJ, look over. What do you need for us to do now?
Well, I suppose that you may have been able to ascertain the reason I brought you here. And at that, Billy takes a kind of a long pause, and as you're kind of feeling around on her, Roxie, you can tell that her heartbeat is steady but slow. But she is in relative decent health.
Just, pull the stethoscope back and just say, she's here, she's okay for, the way she's set up.
Okay.
I think Lark would go over and he's like, his hand is like shaking, and he goes and just touches like her hand or her forearm or something.
There's no reaction. And you look off and you can see on a coat hanger off in the corner is yet another red jacket.
Okay. I think he'll go over to that then and just touch it.
And she says, perhaps you can tell why I brought you here.
Do you need help getting out of this?
In a sense. The whole goal of my project was finding someone who might be able to do what I couldn't.
What is it you were trying to do?
Shut it down. Mode 6. Center.
Can we do that from here?
And you see the drone kind of gestures over to another neurocaster that's hanging on the wall, jacked into a hardline connection. Yes. But you should know the consequences. And at this point, the drone goes over to the monitors and types in a little bit of code. And on a couple of the monitors, you can see pictures begin to flash on the screen of people in neurocasters laying there motionless. Just flash one after another, after another, after another, after another, after another. And eventually it gets to the point where there's so many that it's almost innumerable. And Raven, you can see, as the pictures flash, you see a picture of your father flash across one of the screens. And just as soon as it appears, it disappears and shifts to another person. 327,000 are lost to the neuroscapes as we stand here.
Of course they are.
The shock of shutting down Mode 6 would cost them their lives.
That's guaranteed.
Most assuredly. Not only them, but me.
Is this place real?
Are you asking Billy?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he kind of like slaps his face a little bit, looks around. How is this real?
I've taken many steps to ensure that this could happen. Just know that I have been working at this for well over a year and have made many inroads into the back doors of Center to ensure that this works.
There's no way to save these people?
No. The shock of shutting such a system down so quickly will stimulate their brains to a point where they will hemorrhage and die.
Are you sure there's no way to help them? We were able to get people out of a drone growth, and they were probably in much worse shape than these people.
Do you have time to go around and save 327,000 people?
What stops Center from creating Mode 7 after we shut down Mode 6?
Mode 6 is their cash cow. If this gets shut down, their revenue ceases. Their shareholders pull out and liquidate. At least that is the projection.
Hey, but what stops Happy Cool from becoming the next Center then? They're already... Or is it all one? Are they...
Happy Cool uses Mode 6 infrastructure. Anything Happy Cool does is done in the back of Center. And you see that Carrie Ann is off in the back. She's like, this is fucked.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. All these people are lost. We know that they're lost. They're going to die eventually. It's horrific. But we're going to get every other person off of this. Nobody's going to be addicted to this thing eventually.
I just want to ensure that... I mean...
I understand.
There is a chance that Center or Happy Cool or somebody else that we haven't met yet can recover any of this, then killing these people now instead of trying to save them another way is doesn't mean anything.
So, because humanity can invent horrible things, we should never try and stop the horrible things because we might hurt some people stopping one of the horrible things.
327,000 people is a lot of people, Roxie.
It could be one person. It could be 1 million people. There are more people than that in the world.
Truthfully, I have no problem turning this off. I'm just asking the questions so that tomorrow it doesn't turn around and we just did this for no reason. Now, if it gives us 10 or 20 years and, civilization could come back a bit and families can be families again, she sort of looks over, at Raven, Roxie, then that's worth it. Because then maybe people know how bad this is and can, through politics and power and all those corrupt things, can not have it happen again. But if they could just turn it on tomorrow again, then it's not worth shutting off today. But
I don't know what she's done.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. And JJ walks over to, I guess, the computer that Billy is in front of, and I guess wants to peruse the code to the best of her understanding.
Okay.
Tell us exactly what you've done, Billy. This is a big thing you're asking of us. We want to make sure this works.
The code that I have developed will encrypt existing center code to be unusable. Shut them down so that they are no longer functional and are unrecoverable.
How many did you say?
327,000.
He pulls open his someday journal and writes that number down. Do you have a floppy disk or something? He looks around. Can you get the addresses of everybody?
I'd say she probably has she can produce a you see Billy goes over and puts one of those discs into an empty slot, and you see coordinates, latitude, longitude, just scrolling down the screen at a rapid rate. And eventually the waterfall, the matrix as it were of coordinates, eventually disappears from the screen, at which point the drone pushes a button and ejects the disc and hands it over to you.
I tuck that safely away in my pocket.
Does whoever goes in the Neurocaster actually have to have any technical competence, or is it just flipping a switch?
There may be some complications thanks to the integration of the growth. But proper navigation should still do the job.
Well, yeah, obviously I go in if anybody does this. And JJ turns around at this point and says, this is a big ask. I mean, we're all here. We all know what's about to happen. But not all of you have to stay here for this.
Just to clarify, so I'm fully aware of what's happening here. You're going to go in and shut this down, and it's going to kill all these people.
To save
Billions.
millions.
There's got to be another way we can do it.
I don't know. She's only spent a year doing this. Let's quickly think of a better way.
Well, this isn't the first time she's manipulated someone.
So you think she's manipulating people because she wants to kill 327,000 people? You think she's just a mass murderer who's waiting here and got this whole thing set up so she can get us here to kill these people?
He's going to reach in his bag, and he dumps it out, his big backpack, hiking backpack, and it's like
Oh, it's
5%.
gonna take a while.
It's 5% clothes, and the 95% is just sketchbooks. And he pulls one out and puts it on the table, and he gestures to it.
Yes, we know you can draw. Look down at it.
Open it.
Open it.
It's literally the scene that we see right now, with her standing in the field.
What scene we see right now?
You don't see the scene? Am I the only one that sees this?
The radio,
The radio tower.
in the grass.
No, I mean there's nobody in the field.
No, that's why I said with someone in the field. And it's her
Okay.
wearing the red jacket, and he kind of flips through the pages, and it's all this.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
So you're a prophet. Tell us what to do.
Well,
You
I
did it
thought
yourself,
this
Ross.
was some kind of.
Yeah, like Cat did it actually. He just says you're a prophet, so tell us what to do. Thanks, buddy.
This was something that I saw. I thought it was some kind of vision telling me that I needed to find my soulmate. And turns out it was just her manipulating me so that she could get me here and kill 300,000 people.
And it's all about you. When are you going to realize the world is not about you? It's about that 327,000 people and all the other billions of people in the world.
Well, I have their addresses, and I'm going to go and try and convince them to get out themselves. Even if it takes me 100 years to do so.
And how many millions of people are going to die in the process while that's happening, while you're going to try and fix whatever it is in your own mind that you think you're trying to fix?
Think of the technology we have. There's got to be
I'm
ways we can
thinking about
prevent
the
other people to
technology
go
we have.
in.
Just points at this. I've studied neurine addiction for years.
Neurine addiction
not
is
think
very
I'm trying
different
to
from
figure this out?
computers.
Do you understand how this works?
I'm saying there's more than one option. We're setting it to a binary. Either we turn it off or we don't. Why can't we just figure out some other alternative to prevent new people from going in?
I could just shoot her now. That's an option.
JJ turns
What?
to Billy and says, "What happens to this place?"
It's a different option, right? Then it wouldn't happen, right? We'd save those 327,000 people and doom all the billions to whatever. It's another
I feel like
option.
you're not listening to me, Roxy.
What is it that
I'm
you asked,
listening
Billy?
to you. She's asking questions of the drone.
As those two are arguing, JJ looks at Billy and goes, "What happens to this place?"
This place will remain.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, the room?
Some-
Or
Yeah, there was.
Oh,
some,
not
Like
like
self-destruct protocol.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about
we'd
Earth.
just be running out the tunnel.
And again, while those two are arguing,
Who's
JJ's
on Earth?
How do you
Getting
know
her-
that Center doesn't have physical copies of all this information that they can just rebuild the code from scratch?
That is an unknown variable, but a risk that may be worth taking. It
I
would
don't
take
think you do,
years
Alex.
to rebuild.
I don't think they would have sent that jet after us for sure if they could just turn it back on tomorrow. The more that I think about this, it might take them years, but during those years, Lark, we tell people how bad it is. But the problem is, their marketing, their strategy will always be stronger than ours.
Unfortunately, I'm not seeing other options, but by the same token, they can just spin this as some mad terrorist killed 327,000 people and nothing changes also. I don't know.
And destroyed Mod 6. None of you have to be here for this. You guys can leave. I can wait a day or two, and you guys can be halfway back to San Francisco or the Valley or wherever. But I think right now this is... If we want to destroy Center, and I think all of us, most of us maybe, have had our lives destroyed by Center, then this is the right thing to do. JJ turns to Billy and says, the drone growth AI, whatever we want to call that, will that get shut down too? Do you know? Do you think?
By the best of my estimation, the drone growth now works on the infrastructure of Mode 6 as well and is now part of it. While it may present more difficulty in getting through and actually shutting it down, it should be taken out with it.
The potential for that in itself, I think, is almost worth all this. That I don't know how they recovered that or were able to manipulate it enough to merge it with Mode 6, but when I was in that drone growth, it was like a brain. It was its own entity. It was learning. It was able to act upon itself, and it wasn't connected to anything else. So I'm going to do this. And she has her neurocaster out. None of you have to be here for this.
How are we going to stop you if we're not here?
You're not going to stop me.
I'm not going to let you do that.
Then she pulls a gun and points it at Lark.
Not gonna let
Seriously?
us save the lives of billions of people? Wow. That's monstrous.
You can go out and find all those addresses. Maybe they don't all die. Maybe they don't. It sounds probability that's high. But go out there, Lark, and tell people that this is what it comes down to when Mode 6 or Neurocasters or whatever program comes after this. This is what it leads to every single time. And it will, over and over again. So go fight it. But fight it after Mode 6 is gone. Because people will not listen to you now. They won't. You might get a few, but you won't outpace people getting stuck in the Neurocaster.
It's like you guys all forgot what happened at the drone growth.
And that's why we're trying to shut it down.
I asked if we can do that. They seem convinced otherwise. Is there any way that whoever goes in could speak to all these people that are stuck in there before we cut this off and see if we can convince them to leave? Like some simultaneous broadcast.
Any action outside of a single fell swoop would give Center a time to act and counteract the signal and prevent the shutdown.
You're certain that we can't save these people?
There's a 98.7% probability.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Just do it, JJ.
What? You too?
I've already lost my parents, Lark. There's
But
no
you got
point.
nothing to lose.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to get in there. If I see something where I can do something before I shut it down, I will. But it doesn't sound like... It sounds like I'm going to have to act quickly. And she takes out the jammer and gives it to Roxie. And she goes, I have a feeling we're going to need to turn this on the instant I destroy mode 6.
I'll turn to JJ and I'll be like, if this didn't require any technical skill or neurocaster skills, I'd do this myself. Because back when I was in the Air Force, my first job, I was in the nuclear missile silos. I was the guy with the gun pointed at the universe. I was the one that would have to deal with the consequences of killing millions if it came to that. I'm ready to shoulder that burden, but it doesn't sound like I'm going to be able to today.
No, it's got to be me. She kind of sighs, and all of a sudden, the facade sort of fades. She looks a lot older all of a sudden. She goes, I'm really not. I mean, you're a little bit older than I am, Alex, and I haven't been through, some of the war and things that other people have, but I've lost everything that I ever wanted. A few times, actually. And
loss is lost, JJ. It doesn't matter the source.
You're right. And if I make it out of this thing, I will follow Lark and we will preach the word of anti-computers, or whatever we want to call it.
I'm not going anywhere with you if you do this.
But if I don't, I don't. This has kind of always been what I've seen for myself. It's an end to all of it. I remember a little bit of what the world was before all this, and I don't have a place in it anymore. So let's do something good with it. And
it's not good. It's
But it will
morally
be.
gray at best.
But it will be.
I just feel like we're taking the word of this Billy person without doing the proper research ourselves.
What research?
We can probably find another way. You're smart.
I can hack into the neuroscape. I can't create encrypted viruses and things to get into the back end of Center. I can make myself, I don't know, a cool character in some neuroscape and beat video games to get codes. And I almost got trapped in the neuroscape how many times since we've been doing this? Almost every
Hey.
time I've gone in there.
I mean, Steve Jobs started in his father's garage, right?
And out of character, I'm going to assume he probably got killed first by an AI that he created. So
he was strangled to death.
Anyway, and she turns around, puts the neuroscape on, and
I'm going to
sort of-
step forward and try and stop you.
Raven
So I
will,
guess you'll have to try and shoot me. If that's really you.
Raven will try to stop Lark.
Okay. Give me opposed, I guess, strength rolls, including your tension.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god! That's
I have
insane.
5 tension with Lark.
Do I get my athlete for this?
Yeah.
Jumping, climbing, running, and similar actions.
I'd say pushing or shoving or avoiding things like that. You're a wrestler, right?
I will push it if I need to.
Football.
I
Football.
was going to say, and he was almost a quarterback.
Almost.
I'll push it.
But why? But why?
Damn it!
Dang.
Raven, Lark pushes you aside to the side of the room, and you kind of slam up against the CRT monitors. as he makes his way over to JJ.
He gets shot in the leg.
I'm gonna have a bad arm and a bad leg now. What's the matter with you people?
It's
What
not
is it,
attempted
back
murder if you shoot below the waist.
Exactly.
You're gonna hit my artery.
Is there a called shot modifier?
Just avoid the important parts, if you know what I mean.
All right, his ankle. Yeah,
Wow. The system.
Yeah,
mean-
the system.
She
The
doesn't
bullet
want
goes-
to, but to prove a point,
Yeah.
Goes into the
Warning
concrete
shot.
next to your foot.
Does that mean I can successfully get to her and grab the neurocaster?
I mean, if the gunshot doesn't scare you off, you now know that she's willing to. You now know that she's willing to shoot you for it.
She just
So Lark-
fired off all her
Lark
rounds.
is
Now
just
she has to
gonna commit
reload.
Genocide, and
Just
that's okay.
Ramon's gonna point the rifle at Lark and be like, "Don't do this, Lark."
Hey, I should be able to get to her now.
You can get to her, but
I'd say
What
so.
do you-
Yeah. At this point, yeah, I'd say Lark, you're able to get to JJ. As Major Oman puts the raises his gun.
All right, I'll try and grab the thing, the neurocaster away from her.
what do we have?
is the drone doing
Strength, I'm
anything about
assuming?
all this?
Just let me try.
The drone is standing aside.
You say, let me try, but how many more people will die while you are trying?
I can convince them to leave. I've done it before.
Just gonna put my head in my hands and say, Lark, you are the dumbest person I've ever met, the sweetest person I've ever met, and you're gonna cause the deaths of millions because you're not smart enough to see what's going on. There are horrible things that happen. Horrible things are gonna happen. They're gonna keep happening. We can stop part of that equation.
That's a horrible way
And-
to think about the world.
Guess
It's
what?
a realistic
That's
way to
the
look.
world. And if
To
you
blame me for the
want-
deaths of millions? For
You're
stopping
gonna
the
do
deaths of hundreds of thousands?
Yep.
That's not
It's
how it
trade-off.
works.
You're just
Here's the
saying
thing, though.
we're being responsible for the deaths of 327,000 for doing this.
We're jumping into this after just learning about it. We need to learn more about what's going on.
There is
How
no
many
cure
people
for
die
stupid,
while
and
we
she's
do
just
that?
going to walk out and say, fine, I'll go upstairs and watch the rest of the world burn while you play with your conscience. And she's just going to walk upstairs and go have a cigarette.
Where's Buster? I need Buster's help.
That is a good
See a guard dog yet?
question.
He's a guard dog on my sheet because I know the
We don't have
commands.
time for you.
What,
now.
you're going to have him attack Roxie?
No, I'm just joking around.
We're realizing that Lark was the villain of the campaign the whole time.
Buster at this point is just kind of, he followed you down and he's just kind of like off in the corner of the room. He's kind of laying down and his ears are back as he's watching all of you fight.
Not in front of the child.
Lark, you just saw what Center was willing to do to us over this. They sent a piece of military hardware after us to kill us. They think we're a threat. At least some, you must believe that at least some of what Billy's telling us must be true.
I understand that what she's saying is true, but I'm not going to jump all in on this final solution that she has until we know for sure there aren't other solutions.
We're here. Center's following us. Those are the consequences now. If this does end up being the only solution, and then Center shuts it down before we get a chance to do it, are you okay with that?
If we try and find another one, yeah.
And then no solution gets through it all?
Then the solution is to go around and convince each person.
But by the time you do
the
that,
dumbest thing I've ever
millions of the people will be dying. That list you have now will keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. So we stop it now from growing, or it continues to grow, and you will be doing that thing you're going to say you're going to go out there and do for the rest of your life, and maybe convince a percentage of the list that grows.
I'm not
Or-
backing down on this. I think we should try and find another way.
Then you can leave and let us do this, and you can go out and save.
Then I will have enabled you to kill all those people.
Those people are going to die whether we do this or not. They're stuck in the Neurocaster. You've seen what that looks like. You've seen the heads come off of those who are stuck in the Neurocaster.
I've seen people come out who are stuck in the Neurocaster.
And there might be people who come out from this too.
What?
She said there wasn't a 100% chance that they all die. Just a good chance.
What's the percentage of people that will die?
2%. Oh, what did she say? 98%? Something like that.
An approximate estimation.
But how many of those people are probably already dead?
Oh, brother. I just think it's bad to take the word of one person without doing due diligence.
Well,
Your due diligence will get us killed before we can do anything about it.
Sometimes you have to look at the world from black and white. Either do it or you don't. And I think most of us here are on the page of let's do this.
Pause for 1 second.
Yeah.
How long do we have before people have to hop off?
I think it's only hard out.
Yeah, I got probably like 10, 15.
10, 15? Okay. Continue.
And JJ's gonna
Just let me go in
Start
before you.
the plug-in.
See if I can talk to all them. You can hardwire me to everybody, right? Looks at Billy.
If you do that, Center's gonna know exactly where we are.
I can be subtle about it.
There's no way you can broadcast to that many people and Center not know.
I could just make it look like an advertisement.
That's not how this
Yeah, and
works, Lark.
they'll still know.
Well, they'll know, but they won't know.
Lark,
If they catch wind what we're doing, they will shut us down before we can get there.
Like I said, if I go in there and I think I can do something about that, I will. But priority number 1 is turning off mode 6.
Is that possible, Billy?
What possible?
To go in there hardwired to everybody and try and convince them to come out before we pull the plug?
The nature of the neuroscapes keeps some sequestered from others while still running on Mode 6 infrastructure. Broadcasting to all of them may be possible, but also incurs certain risks of being shut down.
how long will it take for Mode 6 to be shut down? Is there a window in the time that it takes to activate the shutdown process that a message can at least be sent out to give people a chance while it's working?
There are 3 firewalls that we must break through. The process should be very quick. If the goal is to shut it down. Broadcasting to all those connected, however, would take some more time.
How much more if you had to give an estimate?
As long as it takes you to formulate a message and break through the firewalls of each individual neuroscape.
Could we pre-record a message? Would that save time?
Potentially. But there is still the matter of hacking through the hundreds of neuroscapes in existence.
You mean Center doesn't have a way to just go into everyone's things, even this, no matter what they're doing? I feel like that's something they would have. It's their
Yeah,
goal.
we could send out a virus, right? Open everyone's netways.
Potentially. But again, this would take some more time than just flipping the off switch.
JJ is continuing to hook the neuroscape up.
How are you going to do that if it's in my hand?
We didn't do
There's
a
a
roll
hard-
off. So.
Okay,
No, there's
yeah.
a hardwired one in the room, by the way. Also, I thought she said there was a
Son of a-
hardwired.
Yeah,
There is.
there's-
I also have
She's
two.
not using his own.
Okay. So if you want, you guys could do a quick agility roll off. Or
There's no point if there's
strength
multiple in the room.
roll-off. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 on me, and there's multiple in the room, so it's gonna be sure. Hold that one. Let me go to the next one.
That's more like it. You pull one out of another bag. Son of a...
All right. And as you slide the Neurocaster over your
Whoa,
head,
whoa! You're sliding it on? I thought you were just getting it ready. Just let me... Why don't we just do this? I mean, this is our chance.
What? Send it. I said if I saw a way that I would help those people disconnect.
Yeah, but we have to make the message first.
It's not going to be a message. It's just going to be, if I break through to people, I'm just going to turn their neurocasters off.
What? That's not what I heard.
We don't have time to make a message and then to break the firewalls of.
We have some time. Billy's being too vague about it.
Roxie,
You're right,
will you
and-
give me a wits roll right quick?
I was going to say, do I need to, since I'm outside, that's why I was just unmuting there. I'm like, I may have to push this if I need to. I may do it because I roll horribly. Yeah, I got one.
Far on the horizon, you can see a dust cloud on the road whipping up as somebody approaches.
Looking to see here. I do not have binoculars, so I can't do anything about that. But she's just going to run back downstairs. You know, since this looks like dry grass out here, she's going to stub the cigarette out on her boot, and then head down. Crushed cigarette butt in her hand. She's like, somebody or some buddies are coming down the road, and nobody should be out here right now.
Center's found us. Lark, I'm sorry.
It could just be somebody running by, but it doesn't seem
It's
like
the
that's
Roadrunner.
likely. Oh God!
Well,
Meep meep.
well, Lark, why don't you go check if it's Center?
I see what you did there.
Right. Like I have binoculars on me.
Oh.
You're the one who would.
You see the the drone
Didn't you
goes
buy
over and
them?
presses a button on one of the keyboards, and one of the CRT monitors flashes to a CCTV camera, and you can see a number of black Caprices pull up to the radio tower.
Can you lock
JJ,
down?
do it.
Yep. Can you lock down
I
the structure, Billy?
The drone pushes another button, and the sound of shifting metal occurs above you. The door is closed. Though
Well, how are we gonna get out?
Matter of time before they find their way in.
while
crap
I
was the
have
point of that?
a crazy, probably hardwired in headset, I just turn, and it probably looks really creepy at Lark, and I say, if I can do something, I will. But priority 1 is shutting it off.
Do you
But I
remember that
promise-
song I sang in the drone growth?
No, I will. I was finding a new type of AI, but I remember you were singing something.
It's there.
Okay.
It's there.
And as you slide,
I think I uploaded it to everyone's at some point.
as you slide the Neurocaster on, you see just a green text come up with a blinking cursor. It just says, input passphrase. And that is where we are going to end today's session.
Dang it!
What's the passphrase?
journey ends in this field of grass, turns all the beauty to cold shattered glass. Why can't we choose another path, one filled with love instead of our wrath? Why kill what we can save? Why fill the earth with all these graves? The world was good, now dark and bland, and all that's left, the blood that's on our hands. No kindness now, just anger and hate. The soul turns black, lost in the blaze. Many lives end here tonight. Anything to win the endless fight. Why kill what we can save? What if they all instead forgave? The world was good, now dark and bland, and all that's left, the blood that's on our hands. You can call it being reckless. You can call it being blind. But when compassion dies with each crime, a piece of us goes with it every time. Why kill what we can save? Why do we believe that cruelty is brave? The world was good, now dark and bland, and all that's left, the blood that's on our hands. Fought for despair and doomed by lies, and no one wins when the garden dies. The world is gone, the river's dry, and all that's left is a sunless sky. I hope that there is a future to see before the choice destroys you and me.